News, rumors and opinions Thursday, August 28, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Note: all intel should be considered as rumors until we receive official announcements. And rates and dates could change anytime until we get to the banks, redemption centers. RV excerpts from the Restored Republic via GCR. Update as of Thursday the 28th of August 2025. Compiled Thursday the 28th of August 2025 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time by Judy Byington. Judy note: a big part of worldwide operation dealt with freeing people of the world from control of our global monetary system, which had put us in deep debt while running on fiat currency. This was in the works via a global currency reset. There were 209 nations, allegedly, converting their currencies to gold, asset-backed that would trade at a 1-to-1 with each other. Currency market forecasts. In preparation, Trump has, allegedly, been taking back US-owned gold from around the world. The largest find was 650 plane loads from beneath the Vatican. Rumor was that Trump will announce activation of Nasara, Gesera on Monday the 1st of September 2025. The emergency broadcast system on Telegram stated, once 90% compliance is reached, expected by September 15, 2025, citizens, allegedly, will be publicly transitioned into the QFS. Tuesday the 26th of August. Bruce call. They would like those in Tier 4B, as the Internet Group, to set up our currency exchange appointments within 48 to 78 hours. 2-3 days, after the 800 number is out. You will have 2 to 3 weeks to do your exchange once the 800 number is out. Appointments should take 30 to 40 minutes. Doge checks should, allegedly, start the first week in Sept. We will, allegedly, get back money we paid out to the bank for lines of credit, interest paid on mortgages and cars, and money paid to the IRS for taxes. There are around 29,000 ZIM holders, 2 million currency holders across the world. The U.S. Treasury was expecting to get an email from the DoD at 9 a.m. tomorrow, Wednesday the 28th of August, telling them if the green light has been given. Bondholders, core groups and the Admirals Group was supposed to be notified that the DoD has given the green light at that same time. 9 a.m. tomorrow, Wednesday the 28th of August. Jeff. All of the steps of global financial integration is also happening around the same time that we're pulling the troops out. We're going to have the troops pulled out from all federal government level bases and areas like the Green Zone and Baghdad permanently on September 15th. The bases will be vacated. That is the United States positioning for Iraq to revalue. Iraq tourism packages. MNT Goat article. An economist predicts the next government will change the dollar exchange rate and explains the reasons. Quote, the salary bill accounts for the largest portion of oil revenues, leaving little for upgrading infrastructure or basic services. This is why the U.S. is requiring Iraq to diversify its economy and get off the sole revenue source of oil. Oil fluctuates so much. This is why Iraq must get off the petrodollar. The real source is the petrodollar and sole peg of the dollar to the dinar. But what do they then peg the dinar to if not the dollar? The IMF already has a basket of currencies for the new peg. But this peg coincides with a reinstatement. It can't be done unless the currency is traded globally. Sandy Ingram. Syria is revaluing its currency and dropping 2 zeros. This talk has been around for a long time for Iraq, but Syria is actually doing it. There's one slight problem. Russia has been elected to print the currency. Russia is under international sanctions, and that means some countries may not trade the Syrian pound. This dropping 2 zeros is big business. They'll have a new currency. Both currencies will be in operation from December 8 to the last part of 2026. We can only hope Iraq will draft the same type of revalue. Currency market forecasts Iraq tourism packages. Massive property tax fraud exposed. $5.10 trillion bond scam will crash system. Daniela Cambone. August 27, 2025. I started noticing something was off in home appraisals, says Mitch Vexler, whistleblower and expert on property valuations. He tells Daniela Cambone, they were inflating property values to jack up taxes, and that was feeding into trillions in school bond debt that I believe will spiral. On the scope of the problem, Vexler is blunt. We're talking about $5.1 trillion in school bonds that are based on these inflated appraisals. That's massive. This is a ticking time bomb for local governments and taxpayers alike. He warns of consequences for the bond market. School districts are relying on this debt, and if the real numbers catch up, there's no way they can sustain these payments. We're looking at a potential collapse if nothing changes. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com